You missed one day, just one. You were sick, or exhausted, or just forgot. And then your phone buzzed. The little green owl stared at you from the screen. Sad eyes, disappointed expression, and the message hit you somewhere you didn't expect. Your streak was gone. 47 days. Erased. And in that moment, something strange happened. You didn't just feel like you missed a language lesson. You felt like you failed. That feeling, that specific, personal, surprisingly powerful feeling, is not an accident. It is a product. And it is worth over $1 billion a year. Duolingo was founded in 2011 by Luis Fonon, a computer scientist from Guatemala, and Severin Hacker, a Swiss-American engineer. They built it at Carnegie Mellon University with a mission to give the world free language education. The idea was beautiful. The app launched in 2012. Apple named it App of the Year in 2013. Within a decade, it had been downloaded nearly 1 billion times. As of 2025, over 50 million people use it every single day, more daily users than the entire population of Spain. The green owl became one of the most recognizable mascots on the internet. And somewhere along the way, the free education app quietly became one of the most sophisticated subscription machines ever built. The subscription model was inspired by Tinder, not a language app, not an education platform. Tinder. Duolingo's executives studied how Tinder kept its core features free while making premium irresistible, and built the same architecture into a learning app. The strategy has a name inside the industry: emotional monetization. You don't just lock features behind a paywall, you lock feelings. You make the free experience just frustrating enough that pain feels like relief. You make the premium experience just smooth enough that downgrading feels like punishment. This is the invisible machine underneath Duolingo's cheerful interface. The heart system was central to this machine. Free users began every lesson with 5 hearts, 5 lives. Every mistake cost 1. Lose all 5 and you were locked out. Mid-lesson, mid-sentence, mid-thought. Locked out. To continue, you had 2 choices. Wait 4 hours for hearts to refill, or pay. Watch ads to earn back hearts, or pay. Spend in-app currency, or pay. Upgrade to Super Duolingo for unlimited hearts, or stop learning. The cool irony is that mistakes are how humans learn languages. Punishing mistakes doesn't improve learning, it improves conversion rates. The backlash was fierce. On Reddit and app review boards, users with 500-day, 1,000-day, even 2,512-day streaks wrote that the heart system had destroyed their ability to practice. I am not being nudged to practice more. I am being nudged to pay, one user wrote. Educators pointed out that psychological safety, the freedom to make mistakes without fear of punishment, is a foundational requirement for learning. Duolingo's response was to replace hearts with an energy system in 2025. 25 units that drain with every answer, right or wrong, still capping how much a free user can learn per day. Different name, same mechanic, same pressure. Then there is the streak. That little orange flame on your profile, the number that tells you how many consecutive days you have shown up. Duolingo's data shows that users who stay consistent for just the first week are 3.6 times more likely to keep learning long-term. By August 2024, nearly 8 million users had streaks of 365 days or more. The streak creates what behavioral economists call a sunk cost trap. The more you have invested, the more painful losing it feels, and Duolingo monetizes that pain directly. Streak freezes, streak repairs, all purchasable. Your own progress history becomes the product being sold back to you. The notifications were the next layer. Don't let Duo down. The little owl, sad, waiting, almost pleading, staring from your lock screen at 9 p.m. Duolingo's internal data shows guilt-coded notifications boost engagement by 25%. In 2024, a meme went viral, users mourning Duo the owl's death for broken streaks. It generated 10 million impressions on X and caused a measurable 5% spike in user activity. The company turned a productivity tool into an emotional relationship, and once you feel responsible to a cartoon owl, you are exactly where the subscription funnel needs you to be. Leaderboards completed the psychological architecture. Introduced in 2019, weekly meets of roughly 30 users compete for XP points. Top performers advance to higher leads. Bottom performers get demoted. The results speak plainly. Subscription conversion grew from 3% in 2020 to 8.8% by 2024. nearly tripling in 4 years. Paid subscribers rose from 2.2 million to 11.5 million in the same period. Over 80% of Duolingo's revenue now comes from subscriptions. In 2025, the company crossed $1 billion in annual revenue for the first time, $1.03 billion, with net income of $414 million. Premium subscribers are 4 times more likely to complete language courses than free users. The gap is not about motivation. It is about the deliberate friction built into the free experience. The paid tier removes all of it. No ads interrupting mid-lesson. No hearts counting down your mistakes. No energy bar draining your sessions. No streak anxiety, just learning. Clean, smooth, uninterrupted learning. This is not what the app offers as premium. This is what the free app upholds. The premium experience isn't a luxury. It is what a functioning learning app should be for everyone. The business model depends on making the free version feel broken, just broken enough, so that paying feels less like a choice and more like a necessity. By late 2025, Duolingo's own CEO acknowledged the tension. On the Four Quetzals 2025 earnings call, Luis von Ahn announced a deliberate shift. The company would prioritize user growth over monetization in 2026. It would absorb over $50 million in foregone revenue by removing conversion friction and improving the free experience. The stock collapsed, dropping 80% from its 52-week high of $544. Investors panicked, but the CEO's message was clear: the strategy of squeezing free users to convert them was reaching its limits. The guilt and streak machine had done what it could. Now came the next phase: growth at scale. Duolingo is now expanding fast. Chess reached 7 million daily users in under a year. Math and music are live. CEO von Ahn has said he wants to reach 100 million daily users and eventually build a general learning platform covering anything that can be taught through repetition and gamification. The emotional architecture that built the language app, streaks, hearts, guilt owls, leaderboards, is being exported into every new subject. The subscription trap is not a language trap. It is a learning trap, and it is being scaled to every skill a human being might want to develop. So the next time the green owl stares at you from your phone screen, ask yourself one question: who is this notification really for? Is it there to help you learn? Or is it there to make you feel just guilty enough to open the app, maintain the streak, and stay inside the system that converts your guilt into revenue? Duolingo's mission is real. The language learning is real, but so is the machine. And understanding how the machine works is the first step to deciding whether you're using it or it's using you.